Okay, binomial theorem, and we need to multiply x plus y to the power of 7. So we're going to use this formula here. Now, sometimes you may see it using k, but I'm using r. So n is 7. So what do we know? So when n is 7, we're going to have an extra term. So we'll have 8 terms in our final answer. So we're going to work from 0. So we're using r as 0 and we're working up to 7. So I'm going to just write out. So we're going to start with 7c0. And we've got x and y. So x times y. And then we've got 7c01. Oh, sorry, 0, 1. c1. And this is x times y plus 7c2 xy plus 7c3 xy plus 7c4 xy plus 7c5 xy plus 7c6 xy and plus 7c7 xy. So once we've done that, we're going to put in all our exponents or powers. And we're going to start with the left-hand side and on the x, and we're going to start at 7, and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And then starting from the y, working backwards. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So we've done that. Next step. So now this is where factorial. We're going to use our formula or equation here for factorial. And n, so we have 7 here. And then we have 0 here. So this is going to be, so n will be 7. And then r is going to be r0. So we're going to start off and we'll have 7 factorial divided by 7 minus 0 factorial times 0 factorial. Now 0 factorial is just 1. 7 minus 0 is 7 factorial. So I'm going to replace this with 7 minus 7. 7 divided by 7 factorial. And this will simplify. So this is going to become 1. So I'm just going to rewrite this as 1. And we've got x7, y0 is just y1. Well, if we expand that, we know that this will just be x to the 7. So our first term that we've done is x to the 7. So now the second term. So this time we've got 7 factorial and it's 7 minus 1 factorial multiplied by 1 factorial. So this is going to be 7 minus 1, which is 6. So it's just going to be 7 over 6 factorial. And if we work that out, then we will have 6 factorial divided by 6 factorial cancels, so we're just left with 7. So this is going to be 7. And it's 7, x to the 6, y, and we don't write the 1. So the next term, so we've got 7 factorial over, and then it's going to be 7 minus 2 factorial times 2 factorial. The 7 minus 2 is 5. So this is 5 factorial times 2 factorial. And if we work this out, this will give us 21. So I'm just going to replace this with 21. And this is, so x to the 5 and y squared. So the next term. So we've got plus, and then we've got 7 factorial, and it's n. So 7 minus 3 factorial multiplied by 3 factorial. So this is going to be 4 factorial multiplied by 3 factorial. So let's write that. 4 factorial multiplied by 3 factorial. So if we work that out, this will be 35. So we can replace this. 35 x to the 4 y 3. So we've done this one. Let's have a look at the next one. So we have 7 factorial, and it's 7 minus 4. So this is going to be 7 minus 4 is 3. So 3 factorial times 4 factorial, and it's 7 divided by 7 factorial divided by. If I put this into my calculator, we're going to get the same answer as before. So this is going to be 35. 35, and it's x to the 3, y to the 4. So you may notice a pattern here. So the next number, because we've got 7 factorial, and this time we've got 5, so it's going to be 7 minus 5 factorial times 5 factorial. So 7 minus 5 is 2. So this is 2 factorial times 5 factorial. Now, we also had a look at that one here when we did 5 factorial times 2 factorial. So we know this answer is going to be 21. So this is going to be 21. And this is going to be x to the 2, y to the 5. So when it is when the coefficients are 1, we will find that the next term is going to be 7, and the following term will be 1. So this is going to be plus 7 x to the 1, y to the 6, and then plus, and it's just going to be a 1, and there's no x, 0, and it's going to be y to the 7. And this is our final answer.